with no money. Like they weren't paid for their activism, or they weren't paid as might have had a little bit of income from government grants like STEP, and I've forgotten what the names of them were, but their wages were not great. It gave them food and lodging, but nothing else. Yeah.
So that feeling did come. You did experience the feeling of wanting to pause and take a break.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then taking a break meant that other opportunities came up, like the Voice of Women, or like the Raging Grannies. And by that time, like the Raging Grannies started in BC in 1987, but they didn't start in Alberta until 1992, when Ralph Klein came to power, and cutbacks to health care were a concern, and that's when the Raging Grannies in Edmonton got active.
Can you tell me a bit more about the Raging Grannies? What was their goal? Who were they?
Well, actually, I've got in that yellow folder that's underneath, I think, one of your things there, there's a whole YouTube thing that will tell you all about the Raging Grannies from the beginnings in BC in 1987 through till a couple of years ago. So there again, like when we first started STOP, the media was really interested in what STOP was doing, and the same happened with the Raging Grannies. They were a group that drew attention to what was happening, and so the aprons and the shawls and the hats were things that drew attention through the media to the group and what the message was. And so those kinds of things are successful, and we learned that in the 1960s and 70s to continue, try to find something that calls attention to what you're doing.